Take a slow, deep breath in and let it go. Slowly, gently, let the air move through you like a soft wave returning to the shore. Nothing to do, nothing to fix, only this breath, rising and falling. The world outside can fade now. Its sounds, its demands, its weight, all that remains is you and this quiet rhythm of being. Imagine the night around you, a soft silver moon resting above still waters. The air is cool, tender, forgiving. Each star seems to breathe with you. Each sound dissolves into silence. As you listen, you might notice a part of you that has been holding on to a story, a memory, a moment that never left. Perhaps it comes at night when everything else is quiet and whispers, "I'm still here." There is no need to push it away, no need to judge. Just let it be here, like a guest sitting beside the fire. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your breath be the doorway, the bridge between the outer world and your inner temple. Inside this temple, nothing is required of you. You don't have to understand. You don't have to become anything. You only need to be. The body begins to soften. The shoulders melt. The jaw loosens. The weight of the day slowly slides off. Like mist dissolving in morning light, you are safe here, completely safe. Each breath is a guardian of peace. Each exhale, a small release. Somewhere deep within, there is a quiet space that has never been touched by pain. It waits patiently beneath every thought, every memory, like a calm river beneath the moving waves. Feel that river now, cool, luminous, steady. It knows the way home. It has always known. In this space, you can rest. You can let the world drift. You can let time itself slow to the rhythm of your own heartbeat. Notice how the air feels softer now, how your breath begins to lengthen on its own, how your mind begins to listen rather than think. If a thought comes, let it float. If an emotion rises, let it pass. You are the sky, not the clouds that move across it. Everything that needs to be released will find its own way out, through your breath, through your stillness, through this sacred silence. You might remember something, a face, a sound, a chapter of your story. If it comes, greet it with kindness. Tell it softly. You can rest now. This is not a place of effort, but of allowing. Not a place of searching, but of remembering. Remembering the simple truth that peace is not found, but revealed when all else becomes quiet. Now, as your breath deepens, imagine a gentle light within your chest. It glows faintly, like a candle protected from the wind. With every breath, that light expands. Not bright, not blazing, but tender, warm, alive. It fills your lungs, your heart, your entire being. You can almost feel it breathing with you, as if the light itself were your breath. You may sense the earth beneath you, steady and silent. You may sense the night around you, soft and endless. And somewhere within, the smallest voice whispering, "It's okay to let go." Let that whisper ripple through you, through every memory, through every place in you that still clings or trembles. You do not need to fight the past. You only need to soften around it, like a river flowing around a stone. Your heart can learn to move freely again, to flow without resistance, to love without holding, to remember without pain. Take another slow breath in and let it drift out. Feel the breath tracing its way through your body, touching every cell with calm. This moment is your refuge. You have arrived at the threshold of stillness. Everything before this can rest now. Everything after this can wait. Here, there is no past, no future, only the quiet hum of being, only the soft rhythm of breath and awareness. And within this silence, something ancient awakens, something that has always been whole. It doesn't speak in words. It moves in stillness. It listens in light. It knows you. So let yourself lean into it, like leaning into a field of calm moonlight. The body dissolves. The mind grows wide and clear. Nothing is missing. Nothing is broken. You are already home. And now we begin the journey inward, toward the heart of what wants to be healed, toward the quiet truth that has always been here. Breathe once more, slowly, fully, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into stillness, into presence, into peace. Now, let us go deeper together. Let us listen to the voice within the silence. Take another gentle breath in and let it drift out, like wind through soft leaves. Feel how your breath begins to move slower now, how it finds its own rhythm without your effort. The body knows how to rest. The breath knows how to guide you home. Let your awareness follow the breath, like a small boat following the current of a quiet river. Nothing to control, nothing to chase, just this simple movement, in and out. Now, bring your attention to your body. Notice the weight of your body resting upon the earth. The stillness beneath you is holding you completely. It does not ask you to be different. It simply supports you as you are. Feel your back against the surface beneath you. Let the ground cradle you, as if the earth itself were whispering. You can rest now. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. They have carried so much, haven't they? Let them drop. Let them melt into the ground. Breathe into the space between your shoulders and let the breath travel down your arms, through your hands, to the very tips of your fingers, a soft current of ease flowing through you. Now, return to the chest. Your heart rises and falls with each breath. Perhaps you can sense the quiet rhythm within, the heartbeat that never stopped caring for you. Let this awareness deepen. Feel the breath touch your heart, and as it leaves, it takes with it a little weight, a little story, a little ache. If emotion stirs, it's all right. You are not here to resist it. You are here to see it, to hold it, as you would hold something fragile and true. Breathe, and with each breath, imagine a soft mist washing over you. It cleanses, it forgives, it brings you home to the body. Now bring your attention to your belly. This is where many old things sleep. Memories, fears, half-felt dreams. Place your awareness there, not to awaken them, but to soothe them. Let your breath move gently through this place, as if the breath were a kind hand resting on water. With every exhale, release what does not need to stay. You don't have to name it. Just let it go, quietly, tenderly. And now, feel your breath moving lower, into your hips, your legs, your feet. Feel the earth beneath them, solid, cool, steady. Your breath and the earth begin to meet. They speak the same language, stillness. Let that stillness rise through your body, like light through water. You are becoming whole again. Each breath gathers the scattered pieces of you and brings them home. Notice now how the air touches your skin, the temperature, the softness, the quiet hum of life around you. All of it is part of this present moment. There is no separation between you and this moment. You are not a visitor here. You belong. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, imagine every thought loosening its grip, every expectation uncoiling, every memory finding its place in silence. What remains is simply awareness, a quiet witnessing, a still lake reflecting the sky. You don't have to chase peace. Peace is already here, waiting behind the noise, beneath the surface. All you need is to notice. Let the breath be your anchor. Inhale, feeling the cool air enter your nostrils. Exhale, sensing warmth as it leaves. Follow this cycle, slowly, gently, like the ocean breathing. If your mind wanders, let it. You are not the wandering. You are the one who notices. Watch each thought rise like a bubble through water, and when it reaches the surface, let it burst into stillness. No resistance, no grasping, only space. The space around each breath, the space between each heartbeat, the space where stillness lives. Feel your awareness settle there, in the pause, in the softness between one moment and the next. Here, you are not trying to meditate, you are simply remembering how to be. Let the breath guide you deeper, into the quiet center of yourself, into the still flame that never flickers. It is not thought, it is not emotion, it is pure presence. You might sense it as light, or warmth, or simply peace. Let it expand gently, like morning light filling a silent valley. This is your true home, this still point within you, untouched by time, untouched by the world. Stay here for a moment. Let your breath mingle with this silence. Let your heart rest against it. Let your body remember what calm feels like. You may notice that the boundaries between you and the space around you are beginning to soften. There is no inside, no outside, only awareness flowing through everything. This is the gateway to the journey within. From this quiet center, you will begin to see clearly. You will begin to understand gently. You will begin to heal. So, for now, just breathe and rest in this simple truth. You are here. You are breathing. You are safe. You are whole. Every inhale welcomes you home. Every exhale lets the world fall away. And as the breath continues, we feel yourself drifting deeper into the soft heart of silence, where all things begin and all things return. Now, from this calm center, we will enter the next passage, the inner journey itself. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. The body is still, the mind quieter now, like the surface of water just before moonrise. You find yourself standing by a river. Its water calm, silver, endless. The moon floats upon it, so near, you could almost touch it. But you don't. You simply stand there, watching the reflection shimmer and change with every breath. The air is cool. A faint mist rises from the surface, soft against your skin. Somewhere far off, a night bird calls, and then silence again. This is the river of memory. It flows through every lifetime, through every season of your heart. Sometimes it rushes, wild and full. Sometimes it moves so still, you almost forget it's there. You take a step closer. The ground beneath your feet is soft, damp with dew. Each step brings you nearer to that quiet movement, to the place where all your yesterdays have come to rest. Pause here. Breathe. The river doesn't ask you to enter. It only asks that you see. Look at the water, how it reflects the night sky, dark, endless, filled with stars. Each star, a memory. Each ripple, a thought. Each sound, an echo from a time once lived. As you breathe, you may begin to see small shapes drifting upon the surface, like fallen leaves. They are your memories, some recent, some ancient, moments of love, moments of loss, things you wished had stayed, things you thought you had forgotten. Let them float. Do not reach for them. Do not push them away. Just watch as the river carries each one along. Breathe in and exhale softly. Each exhale is a release. Each breath, a gentle letting go. There one leaf floats by, carrying the face of someone you once loved. The eyes you remember, the smile you lost. You feel the stir in your chest, a pull of tenderness, perhaps sorrow. Let it move through you. No need to hold it. It knows where to go. Another leaf passes. A younger version of you sits upon it, the one who tried so hard, the one who didn't yet know how to forgive. Watch them drift down the current, the water cradling them gently, as if saying, "You did your best, now breathe again." Deeper this time. The air smells faintly of rain and earth. You can hear the quiet murmur of the current. It speaks in the language of surrender. Everything flows. Everything changes. You begin to notice how the river moves without resistance. Every curve, every stone, every fallen branch, the water simply flows around it, never fighting, never stopping. And so too, your memories can flow. They are not here to trap you, only to be seen, acknowledged, and carried onward by the current of awareness. Inhale and feel the coolness of the river air enter your lungs. Exhale and imagine the water carrying away the weight you no longer need. If tears come, let them. They are the river returning through you. They know their own path back to the sea. Now, in the moonlight, the surface glows brighter. You see more leaves, more reflections. One holds laughter, another, silence. One holds a goodbye you never said. One carries a moment of forgiveness you once feared to give. Let them all move. This is not a river of sorrow. It is a river of release. You are not here to remember with pain, but to remember with peace. Breathe and feel how your breath becomes the tide itself. Inhaling draws the river closer. Exhaling lets it drift away. You and the river are not two. The same current that moves through its depths moves through your veins, your thoughts, your breath. Allow this truth to settle quietly in you. You are part of this flow. You are not what has happened. You are what remains when it has passed. Now, look again at the moon reflected in the water. Notice how it trembles slightly, yet never loses its shape. So too is your heart. Even when touched by ripples of memory, its light remains unbroken. Let that realization soften something deep inside you. The moon does not resist the river's motion. It simply shines. And so can you. If there are memories that still sting, let them float further downstream. Trust the current to carry them to places where they will dissolve into light. Each thought, each feeling is a traveler. They come, they rest, they leave. Nothing stays. Not the sorrow, not the fear, not even the longing. Everything belongs to the movement of life. Take a deep, slow breath and exhale. You might notice now that the river's sound is becoming softer, like whispers fading into the night. The leaves drift farther, their colors blending into silver light. The past has begun to loosen its hold, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it to flow. You stand there, bathed in moonlight and stillness. The river continues its ancient journey, patient, endless, compassionate. Somewhere deep within, a quiet understanding arises. You cannot hold the river, but you can walk beside it. And in doing so, you are freed. The water glimmers one last time before you. You bow your head slightly, in gratitude for every lesson, every wound, every moment that brought you here. You whisper to the current, "Thank you for carrying it all." A breeze moves through the night, rippling the water, stirring the leaves, and then everything grows still again. You turn inward, feeling that same river flowing now inside your chest. A soft pulse of life, a rhythm older than memory. The past has not disappeared. It has become quiet. It has become part of your song. Breathe and let that truth sink into your bones. You are not what you lost. You are the one who sees, the one who breathes, the one who lets go. And as you stand there by the river, you feel lighter, your body, your heart, your breath, all moving together like water under the moon. Let that image stay with you. Let it become your prayer. Let it be the doorway to peace. Now, as you take another breath in, the river begins to fade into silver mist. The sound of water blends with the rhythm of your heart. The moon dissolves into your chest, its light resting softly there. You are ready to go deeper, to walk beyond memory, to enter the house of echoes, where forgiveness awaits. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. The river fades behind you now. Its murmur becomes a distant whisper, blending into the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You follow a narrow path through the mist. The moonlight guides you, soft and pale, touching the grass, the stones, the quiet edges of the world. And there, ahead, you see it, a small house, old, gentle, waiting, its wooden door slightly open, its windows glowing faintly, as though it has been expecting you. You stand before it, breathing slowly. The air here is different, thicker, quieter, almost sacred. It smells of rain and time. This is the House of Echoes, the place within you where every voice, every memory, every unspoken word still lives. In this house, nothing is truly gone, only waiting to be heard. Take a breath and step inside. The door creaks softly, not from age, but from recognition. It knows you. It remembers your footsteps. The air is cool, tinged with the faint scent of incense long burned away. The floor beneath you sighs as you walk, a sound like time exhaling. You pause in the center of the room. It is dim, but the moonlight spills through a cracked window, painting silver shapes upon the walls. And then, you begin to hear them, soft at first, a whisper, a faint echo bouncing gently between the walls. It sounds like your own voice, a younger version of you, speaking words once left unfinished, apologies you never made, dreams you abandoned, goodbyes you couldn't say. Listen, don't rush to silence them, let them speak. Each echo is only a memory asking to be heard. You hear another, a laugh from long ago, a moment of light before it turned to shadow. You can almost see it now, the shape of someone standing near the doorway, their eyes warm, their smile soft. And then, the echo fades. It doesn't vanish, it simply finds its place in the quiet. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let your shoulders soften. You are safe here. These echoes cannot hurt you. They only want to be acknowledged, to be seen through the eyes of compassion. Breathe in again, slowly, and as you breathe out, whisper gently, I remember. That's all the echo ever needed. Not your regret, not your sorrow, only your presence. The house around you hums softly now. Each corner holds a memory, a shadow, a face. But as you walk, you begin to see the tenderness hidden within them. There on the wall, a faint image of your past self. You, standing at a crossroad, uncertain, afraid. You watch quietly. You do not judge. You simply breathe with that version of you. Your breath becomes a bridge across time. Inhale and send love. Exhale and release the weight of expectation. Again, inhale love. Exhale forgiveness. You feel it ripple through the air, like wind through a field of light. The house seems to breathe with you. The echoes soften, and then you hear another voice, not yours this time. A parent, a friend, a lover, someone who once hurt you, or whom you might have hurt. Their voice arrives like a ripple, uncertain, trembling, as if afraid to be remembered. Don't turn away. Don't reach for the story. Just listen. They speak from a place of their own pain, from the limitations they carried. The hurt they gave was born from their own blindness. And in this moment, you can see that clearly. You can see their suffering reflected in yours. So breathe again, and with your exhale, whisper silently, I understand. I forgive. A pause follows. Long, tender, unbroken. And in that silence, something inside you begins to shift. Forgiveness is not a gift to the past. It is a gift to the present. It frees the hands that have been clenched for too long. You feel your chest open, your breath deepen. The air in the house becomes lighter, as though a window has been opened from within. The echoes no longer sound like sorrow. They sound like songs, ancient lullabies sung by the soul. Every mistake, every tear, every moment you thought you failed, transforms here into a note of music, part of the greater harmony that made you who you are. Breathe in that understanding. Let it fill you, like light rising in the dawn. Let it settle in the corners of your being, where the echoes once hid. The room begins to glow faintly. A warm, golden light spreads from the center outward, touching the walls, the floor, the ceiling. Dust motes turn to small stars. The air hums softly. This is what awareness feels like. Light appearing where once there was only shadow. You walk slowly through the room, running your hand along the walls. The surfaces feel alive, pulsing with quiet warmth. You can sense the life that every memory once held. And now, it's as if each one bows to you, in gratitude for being seen. You whisper to them, "Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for helping me grow." And in that whisper, the last echoes fade into stillness. Now, the house is silent again, but it is a living silence, not empty. It breathes, it glows, it rests. You realize this house was never haunted. It was sacred. It was your heart, waiting for you to come home. Take one more breath, in through the nose, out through the lips. Feel the warmth spreading from your chest outward. It touches every room of your inner house, every memory, every forgotten corner. Nothing is left unloved. The light grows stronger now, illuminating the path to the doorway. You turn toward it, and for a moment, you look back. The walls shimmer. The air is filled with gentle, golden dust. The echoes have become rays of light. They no longer call you back. They bless you forward. As you step outside, you feel the night air greet you again. Cool, fresh, new. Behind you, the old house stands silent, its windows glowing softly, like eyes that finally found peace. You whisper one last time, "Thank you." And as you walk away, you realize you are lighter than before. The river hums faintly in the distance, but now its sound is different. Not a song of memory, but a song of release. You breathe in the cool night air and exhale into the vastness around you. The moon watches silently. The earth beneath you is steady. The heart within you is clear. And somewhere deep inside, you hear the soft voice of the house, now at rest, whispering, "Go on." The light awaits. You take a step forward, toward that faint glow on the horizon. The path unfolds gently, leading you to the next threshold, where the child by the lake is waiting. Breathe in, slowly, and let it go. The air feels cooler now. The path before you glimmers faintly, lined with soft grass still damp from the mist. Each step you take seems lighter than the one before. Behind you, the House of Echoes rests in silence, a sanctuary now filled with light. Ahead, the trees begin to open. The night sky reveals itself, a dome of silver blue, vast and tender. And there, between the trees, you see a lake, still, clear, luminous. The moon lies perfectly upon its surface, so still that you can't tell where the sky ends, and the water begins. You walk closer, the earth cool beneath your feet, the world holding its breath. By the edge of the lake, someone is sitting, a small figure, a child, their knees drawn close to their chest, arms wrapped gently around them. Their hair catches the moonlight. Their eyes so wide, so quiet, reflect both the moon and you. You pause. Time slows. For a moment, it feels like you are looking at a memory made of breath and light. This is your inner child, the part of you that once laughed without fear, cried without shame, dreamed without limits, the one who still waits for you to remember them. You don't speak, you only breathe. The night hums softly around you, as if the entire world has turned its gaze toward this meeting. Walk closer, gently, no rush, no effort. The child looks up. Their face is calm, but in their eyes lives a deep ache, a longing that has waited for years in silence. Sit beside them, close enough to feel their warmth, but not so close that you disturb their stillness. For a while, Say nothing. Just listen. Listen to the lake. Listen to the breath moving through you both. Listen to the space between you. So alive, so full of unspoken tenderness. Breathe in together and breathe out together. Again, in and out. Let the rhythm join you. 2 breaths weaving into one. You don't need to fix this child. You don't need to explain, to teach, to repair. You only need to be here, to hold them in your awareness, like holding a fragile light in your hands. The child glances at you again. In their eyes, you see moments you had forgotten, a door that never opened, a word that was never said, a time you needed someone and no one came. It's all there, rippling softly beneath their gaze. If tears come, let them. They are not sorrow now, they are recognition. Breathe and whisper softly, "I see you." The child blinks, as if hearing those words for the very first time. You notice the lake beside you shimmer slightly. The reflection of the moon ripples, then becomes clear again. That's how healing begins, not by erasing the ripples, but by allowing them to settle naturally into stillness. Place your hand gently on the ground beside you. Feel the coolness of the earth, the quiet pulse of life beneath your palm. Then, slowly, extend your hand toward the child. You don't have to touch, just let your hand rest near theirs, close enough for warmth to travel between you. If the child reaches back, let it happen softly, without thought, without control. When your hands finally meet, the contact is weightless, like water touching water. You feel a current of warmth rise through your arm, spreading through your chest, filling every corner of your being. This warmth is not imagined. It is remembrance. It is love recognizing itself. The child leans closer now, their head gently resting against your shoulder. No words, only breath. You can feel their small heartbeat, fast at first, then slowing to match your own. The 2 rhythms merge, 2 fragments of time meeting again. In this sacred now, breathe in together and breathe out together. In this silence, you realize you were never meant to abandon this child. You were only meant to return. For years, they have waited by this lake, keeping the memories safe, waiting for the moment when you could see them, not as pain, but as purity. You whisper quietly, "I'm sorry for forgetting you, for rushing past your tears, for demanding you grow too soon." The child doesn't answer. They don't need to. They just breathe. And with each breath, you feel forgiveness rising, not as words, but as light. The moon above shimmers again, and the lake mirrors that glow. The surface gleams like liquid silver, and in its reflection, you see not one figure, but 2 lights, yours and the child's, slowly merging into one. You close your eyes. The world falls away. There is only warmth now, a soft radiance that expands from your chest outward, through your arms, through your hands, through every cell of your being. You wrap your arms gently around the child. They melt into your embrace, like mist dissolving into air. No separation, no distance, only presence. You whisper, "You are safe now. You are loved. You can rest." And in that moment, something within you, something old, something weary, finally exhales. The sound is subtle, like the sigh of the lake when the wind leaves it alone. Stay here for a while, breathing, feeling, letting the warmth linger. The light of the moon deepens, casting silver lines across the water. The lake has become a mirror so clear, you can no longer tell whether you are looking at the moon or at yourself. This is the truth the child always knew. The lake reflects only what is already in you. When your heart is still, the world is still. When your heart is kind, the world shines. The child lifts their face, their eyes now glowing softly. In them, you see no fear, no ache, only peace. Slowly, they rise to their feet. They reach for your hand and place something small and luminous in your palm. A droplet of water, shimmering with moonlight. This is what remains, the silence seems to say. Love, nothing else. You close your hand around the light. It seeps into your skin, into your veins, into your breath. When you open your eyes, the child is no longer sitting beside you. They have become the reflection on the lake, smiling back, whole, radiant, free. The air grows softer again. The sound of water merges with your breathing, and you realize the child has not left. They have returned home within you. Take a deep breath and let it flow slowly out. Your body feels lighter, as if some long-held ache has finally dissolved. The heart feels open, like a window letting in the morning light. You look once more at the lake. The moon ripples gently across its surface, and for the first time, the reflection feels perfectly still. You whisper, "Thank you." A breeze stirs, carrying your voice across the water. The trees rustle in reply. The night bows in quiet reverence. You stand, feeling the warmth of the child's love glowing within your chest. It will not fade. It will walk with you. It will breathe through you. As you turn away from the lake, the world feels softer, the path brighter. The moonlight follows you, as though it too has chosen to stay. And in the distance, you hear the gentle beginning of rain, the promise of renewal, the whisper of the next chapter, the lotus and the rain. Breathe in and breathe out, slowly, like the first wind before rain. The air has changed, cool, fragrant, alive. Above, the clouds drift silently across the moon, their bellies heavy with silver light. You stand again by the lake. The child has vanished into stillness, yet their warmth still glows in your chest. A quiet sun beneath your ribs. The water shimmers faintly. The reflection of the moon trembles once, and then the first drop falls. It lands softly upon the surface, spreading rings of light that ripple outward, touching everything. Then another drop, and another. Soon, the rain begins to fall, slow, gentle, unhurried. Each drop a whisper, a breath, a release. The sound is music, a lullaby sung by the sky to the earth. You lift your face to it. Cool drops kiss your skin, tracing slow paths down your cheeks. Somewhere between them and your tears, you can no longer tell the difference. The rain becomes the lake, and the lake becomes the rain. There is no separation now, only the movement of water meeting itself, the falling and the stillness, the giving and the receiving. And as you breathe, you feel that same meeting within you. The breath that comes in, the breath that goes out. No border between them, only flow. Each inhale, a drop of rain entering your lungs. Each exhale, a small stream returning to the sky. You realize everything you have ever been, every joy, every sorrow, was never separate. It was all part of one vast rhythm, one continuous song of change. Nothing was wasted. Every pain was a seed. Every tear was rain. You look toward the water. Amid the ripples, something begins to rise. A stem, slender, unfolding from the deep, and at its tip, a single lotus bud. The rain slides down its closed petals, each drop glistening like liquid pearl. The lake trembles softly around it, as though bowing to the moment. You watch as the bud opens, not hurriedly, but with the patience of eternity. Layer by layer, petal by petal, the flower reveals its heart, pale gold within, radiant even beneath the grey sky. It does not resist the rain. It blooms because of it. The water that once seemed heavy is now the blessing that awakens it. You understand. This is you. This is your becoming. All that once felt like sorrow was the rain teaching you how to open. Every loss was the sky preparing you to receive light. Every ache was a drop carving its way toward wisdom. The rain continues to fall, softening everything it touches. The leaves, the soil, the breath itself. Let it soften you too. Let it wash through the mind, through the body, through the corners of the heart, still holding on. With each breath, imagine the rain flowing through you, cleansing thought after thought, memory after memory, until what remains is only clarity. Breathe in, feel the rain enter. Breathe out, feel it dissolve within. Each breath is a baptism, a return to wholeness. Each drop a teacher, showing you how to let go. You watch the lotus sway gently in the rainfall, not breaking, not bending, only dancing. A motion so natural, it seems the flower and the rain were born of the same dream. The surface of the lake glows faintly now. Every ripple, every drop, reflects the moonlight scattered through the clouds. And suddenly, you sense it. There is no before or after, only this soft unfolding, only this sacred moment where everything is forgiven simply by existing. You place your hand upon your heart, feel it beating beneath your palm. Each beat a reminder, you are still here. You are still becoming. You are still the lotus rising through the rain. The petals open wider, revealing a small sphere of light at its center, a quiet flame that does not flicker, even beneath the falling water. That flame is your awareness, your pure being, untouched by storm, untouched by time. Breathe in and let that light fill you. Breathe out and let it flow beyond you, to every being, to every shadow still searching for peace. The rain slows, the clouds begin to drift apart, the moon returns, shining brighter now, its reflection mirrored perfectly in the lake. Every drop that fell, every ripple that stirred, has become part of this stillness. Nothing was lost, everything transformed. The lotus stands open, bathed in silver light, its petals trembling with quiet joy. You realize now, to heal is not to forget, but to remember with gentleness, to see that every ending carried a beginning, that the rain was always mercy in disguise. You whisper softly, "Thank you for every storm. Thank you for the rain." The night answers with silence, the kind of silence that glows. Breathe again, and let your breath join the rhythm of the earth. Inhale the freshness of the rain-soaked air. Exhale the last trace of heaviness. The air tastes new. The world feels new. You are new. Around you, the rain fades into mist. The lotus glows softly at the center of the lake, its reflection shimmering like a promise kept. You stand there, the scent of wet earth rising, the sound of gentle drops still falling somewhere far away. A quiet knowing settles in your chest. You no longer need to chase peace. You have become peace. Breathe once more, and as you exhale, imagine the lotus light expanding from the lake to the sky to your own heart. You are the rain. You are the lake. You are the lotus blooming in between. And as the last drop falls, you feel the dawn approaching, the world inhaling again, the silence before awakening. You whisper one final prayer, not with words, but with breath. May all be cleansed. May all be free. May all bloom in the gentle rain. Breathe in and exhale softly. As the rain fades into silence, the air is still now, cool, golden. The world around you glows as though it remembers the sun. The lotus on the lake is wide open, its petals gleaming with the first hint of dawn. You watch the light shimmer across the surface of the water and feel something within you answering. A pulse, a warmth, a quiet beckoning. It calls you inward. There, beyond the trees, a faint radiance glows between the mist and the night. You follow it, slowly, without effort, the way one follows the scent of incense through a sacred hall. The path curves gently upward, lined with stones that hum faintly under your steps. Each step feels lighter, quieter, as though gravity itself is loosening its hold. And then, you see it, the temple of light. It is not built of stone or wood, but of silence. Its walls shimmer like air caught between breaths. The doorway glows pale gold. Breathing softly, like a living heart. You pause before it. The world has grown utterly still. Even your thoughts have slowed to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, exhale, and with your next breath, the door opens. Inside, a vast chamber of gentle light. It moves like water, slow and luminous, washing over every surface. The air smells of sandalwood and rain. The floor beneath you is smooth, cool, as if carved from a single breath of eternity. There is no sound, no wind, only stillness so deep you can hear your own heartbeat, echoing through it like a drum of time. You walk further in. The golden light shifts around you, not bright, not dim, a perfect balance between day and night. Each step forward feels like entering deeper into yourself. At the center of the temple, you see a small altar. Upon it, a single lamp burns. The flame is delicate, steady, glowing with the color of dawn. It flickers slightly as you approach, as if recognizing the breath that fuels it. You kneel before it, and in that quiet space, you realize this is not just a flame before you. It is the light within you. The lamp burns in your chest, where your breath begins and ends. Each inhale feeds it. Each exhale softens it into glow. Breathe now, slowly. With every breath, the light grows a little brighter. It doesn't flare. It expands gently, like compassion unfolding in silence. You close your eyes, and behind your eyelids, the light continues to spread. It fills your lungs, your heart, your bones. It fills every cell, every memory, every shadow. You can feel the remnants of pain dissolving in that light, not vanishing, but transforming into clarity. The flame grows until it is no longer a single point. It becomes an entire horizon, a golden sea of awareness. You are breathing light now. You are resting inside illumination. You are not the body sitting here, nor the past that brought you here. You are the radiance that observes it all. The temple itself begins to dissolve, walls melting into glow, roof fading into stars. The air vibrates with stillness. Above you, the sky opens, not dark, not blue, but woven entirely of golden constellations. Each star pulses with quiet knowing, as if each one is a thought of the universe remembering itself. You realize something then. The lamp in your chest, the stars above, the light surrounding you, they are the same. One continuum, one vast field of seeing. You breathe, and with every breath, you expand. The temple is no longer a place. It is awareness itself, boundless, silent, whole. You are not within it. You are it. You are the stillness that perceives, the light that shines through every form, the quiet presence that has always been here, before every thought, beneath every story. Let that recognition sink into you, not as an idea, but as a gentle returning. Breathe, and feel how effortless it is. The breath moves without effort. The light moves without trying. Awareness simply is. In this vastness, you can sense the entire journey. The river, the house, the child, the rain, all shimmering like scenes reflected on the surface of an infinite mirror. They are not gone. They are part of this light, and in seeing them as such, they lose their weight, their name, their hold. You whisper softly, "I am free." The sound merges into the silence, disappearing as soon as it's spoken, yet echoing forever through the stars. Now, in this infinite expanse, the mind is clear, the heart is still, the past no longer clings, the future no longer calls. Only this luminous now. Breathe again, and as you do, the light in your heart pulses brighter, spreading outward until it touches everything, the air, the stars, the unseen edges of all existence. You are breathing for the world now. Each inhale gathers all that suffers. Each exhale releases it into peace. Nothing remains separate. Nothing remains bound. The light fills your awareness completely. You can no longer tell where your body ends and the universe begins. The flame within has become the sky itself, 1,000 constellations, each star a wordless prayer. May all be free, may all awaken, may all rest in light. You stay here, suspended in golden silence, weightless, infinite. Home. Time dissolves, memory dissolves, only being remains. You are no longer bound by what was. You are the light that sees. The past has turned to silence. The silence has turned to peace. Breathe in that peace and breathe out light. The temple fades into you, its glow, its warmth, its truth, until nothing remains to separate the two. You are stillness breathing. You are the temple itself. You are the lamp and the light it gives. Let the breath settle. Let the awareness rest. Everything has returned to its source. Everything has come home. And in this final stillness, the universe whispers back to you, through light, through silence, through love. Welcome home, beloved light. Breathe in and breathe out. Softly, slowly, the light still glows within you. Quiet, golden, infinite. You can feel it pulsing behind your closed eyes, in the space between your breaths, in the silence that now surrounds you. Nothing to reach for, nothing to become. You are already here. Let the body rest in this stillness. Let the breath move as it wishes. Gentle, natural, free. Every inhale gathers the world into you. Every exhale releases it back into peace. There is no boundary between what breathes and what is breathed. All is one motion, flowing, merging, disappearing into stillness. Stay here for a moment longer. Listen, not with your ears, but with your being. The silence is alive. If you listen closely, you can almost hear it whisper. A soundless voice, saying only this: you have always been whole. Breathe, and let those words drift through you, like wind through open windows. You may notice thoughts still passing, soft ripples upon a wide, quiet lake. Don't chase them, don't push them away. Simply watch them come and go. They are clouds. You are the sky. Every breath clears another layer of mist, until what remains is pure awareness. Open, luminous, unshaken. Now, gently bring your attention to your heart, the center of all things, the quiet space where the lamp still burns. Ask yourself, not in words but in feeling, what is left, right now, to hold on to. Pause, listen. The silence will answer for you. Everything you've clung to, the memories, the roles, the longing, have already dissolved into light. There is no you to fix, no past to heal. There is only this breathing, this awareness, this being. Let yourself rest inside it, as if you finally returned to the center of a circle that never ends. If the mind seeks something to do, give it this. Breathe in gently, and as you exhale, whisper softly inside, I release. Again, inhale, exhale, I release. Each breath becomes an act of surrender, not a struggle, but a quiet letting be, a recognition that life, too, breathes through you. Now, bring your awareness to your hands. Feel the subtle energy pulsing through them. Warmth, life, stillness, intertwined. Imagine that from your palms, a soft light flows outward, touching the world around you. With each breath, let that light expand to the people you've loved, the ones you've lost, the ones you once called strangers. Send them all the same wish. May you be free. May you be peaceful. May you awaken to the light within you. Pause. Breathe. This is the essence of metta. Loving kindness without condition, compassion without direction. It does not ask for anything in return. It only gives, and in giving, it becomes infinite. You are that infinity. You are that space in which all things arise. and into which all things dissolve. Notice how your breath feels lighter now, almost transparent, as if it is breathing itself. Let go even of the idea of letting go. There is nothing left to release, because everything has already been embraced. Now, slowly, bring your awareness to the space behind your closed eyes. See if you can sense the light there, a soft radiance that neither moves nor fades. This is the light of pure knowing. It does not think, it simply sees. Rest inside that seeing. Allow it to open wider until you feel that what you are is not inside your body, but everywhere, in the air, in the sound, in the silence itself. This is the moment when the practice becomes effortless. No teacher, no student, no seeker, only awareness aware of itself. Let it unfold naturally. Let the breath guide you deeper into this quiet. If a tear comes, let it. It is not sadness now. It is truth overflowing. You might sense the world breathing with you, the earth exhaling through the leaves, the oceans inhaling through the clouds. Each breath you take is their breath too. There is no difference. You may whisper softly, "I am here," and the silence will answer, "Yes, you always were." Stay with that recognition. Let it soak through every part of you. Let it dissolve the final illusion of separation. Nothing stands apart. Nothing needs to be mended. In this stillness, everything is already whole. Now, imagine the golden light in your heart, expanding once more. It rises through your chest, through your throat, through the crown of your head, until it meets the stars above. The stars shimmer in response, as if bowing in reverence, and you realize they were never above you. They were always inside. The temple of light, the river, the house, the child, the rain, all are within this one infinite consciousness. This realization is not loud. It is tender, like the sound of a petal opening. You breathe and feel a wave of gratitude moving through you for every step, every lesson, every silence that led you here. Whisper softly, "Thank you for the journey," and the silence responds, "Thank you for remembering." Now let everything grow still again. The body soft, the breath steady, the mind open. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to become. You are the still point in the turning world, the witness within every breath. If thoughts arise, they pass like birds across a sky made of light. If emotions stir, they dissolve like ripples returning to calm water. Everything returns to silence. Everything returns to peace. Stay here for as long as you need. Let the light cradle you. Let the breath move through you like song. And when you are ready, remember this truth. As quiet as moonlight upon still water, you are no longer bound by what was. You are the light that sees. The past has turned to silence. The silence has turned to peace. Breathe that peace into your body. Let it fill your chest, your hands, your heartbeat. Let it settle behind your eyelids, resting like dawn before daybreak. You are home, completely, peacefully, home. Breathe, slowly, softly, as though your breath were a lullaby sung to the stars. Everything is quiet now. The journey has come full circle. The river has returned to the sea, the rain to the clouds, the light to its source. You are here, and here is enough. Let your body grow heavy. Let it rest deeper into the earth beneath you, the gentle pull of gravity reminding you that you are always held. The ground does not judge, it only supports. The air does not demand, it only gives. The silence does not ask, it only receives. You are part of all of it. You always have been. Now, breathe again. Inhale softly through the nose, as if sipping light. Exhale through the mouth, as if releasing centuries of weight. With each breath, you return from the dream of separation to the truth of wholeness. You can feel your heartbeat slowing, your thoughts drifting farther apart, like lanterns floating down a river of stars, each one a prayer, each one a letting go. Inhale, exhale. There is nothing left to fix, nothing to protect. You are safe. You are free. The breath moves on its own now, a tide rising and falling, in perfect rhythm with the night. Listen. There is a faint hum beneath everything, a sound too gentle to be heard by ears, yet your whole being feels it. The vibration of peace. It is the same hum that guides the ocean's waves, the same hum that turns galaxies in silence, and it is within you now, a steady, eternal pulse. If you listen deeper, you may notice it has no beginning, no end. It has always been here, even when you forgot to listen. Let that realization wash over you, like warm light at dawn. You are not a fragment of the universe. You are its quiet heart. You are not the story you lived. You are the stillness that witnessed it. Inhale, a breath of gratitude. Exhale, a breath of release. The breath becomes softer still, barely a whisper. The body begins to dissolve into ease. Bones resting, muscles melting, a deep surrender rising from within. You may sense the presence of light again, not above you, not around you, but as you, a soft radiance filling every cell. It moves slowly through your body, from crown to brow, from brow to heart, from heart to the center of your being. And from that center, it spreads outward, beyond the skin, beyond the breath, beyond even thought. The light expands until there is no more inside or outside. Only stillness, only peace, only home. Stay with this awareness. Feel its simplicity, nothing to grasp, nothing to name, only presence. This is the heart of Zen. Not escape, not arrival, just being. Let each breath draw you deeper into this tender stillness. Let the silence cradle you, the way the ocean cradles the moon. Now, if a thought arises, smile to it gently. It too belongs. It too is part of the dance of light. Every sound, every breath, every beat, a perfect note in the song of being. The night deepens around you. The stars shimmer faintly through your closed eyes. You feel as though you are lying within the sky itself, weightless, endless, free. This is peace, not the peace that comes and goes, but the peace that has always been here, beneath all change, beneath all time. Breathe into it, trust it, let it hold you completely. Inhale, and feel the universe move through you. Exhale, and feel yourself dissolve into the universe. There is no difference now, only flow, only awareness, only love. You may whisper softly in your heart, I am home, I am light, I am peace. The words fade quickly into silence, but the meaning remains. A warmth that lingers beneath your ribs, a quiet joy beyond reason. The lotus on the lake still blooms within you. The child still smiles in the reflection. The temple still glows in your breath. All of it, river, rain, house, light, is one with you now. Nothing lost, nothing missing. You are the witness and the whole. You are the breath and the silence between. You are the journey and its return. Let everything rest. Let yourself drift. If sleep comes, let it come like a soft wave returning to shore. If waking awareness stays, let it shine like a candle in a temple at dawn. Both are the same. Both are peace. And as you rest here, know this truth. You have never been separate. You have never been alone. The light within you is the same light that moves through every being, every breeze, every star. In this silence, you are home. In this breath, you are whole. Breathe once more, gently, deeply, and as you exhale, whisper inwardly, as if blessing yourself, at peace, home. The night watches over you. The earth holds you. The breath continues, steady, timeless, free, and somewhere, in the center of all things, a single flame glows, your eternal light. ever still, ever bright, at peace, home. Take a slow, deep breath in and let it go, slowly, gently. Feel the air moving through you, like a soft wave returning to the shore. There's nothing to do, nothing to fix, only this breath, rising and falling. The world can wait. For now, it's just you and the quiet rhythm of life, breathing itself through you.